off this makeup look, I'm going in with the Clarins Instant Smooth Perfecting Primer. This primer fills in your pores and all your fine lines, leaving your skin looking super flawless. For foundation, I'm going in with the Maybelline 24 Hour Super Stay Foundation in the shade 120, and I'm just applying that on my beauty blender and then blending it onto my face. For concealer, I'm using the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Use Sculpting Concealer in the shade Ivory. I'm applying that under my eyes, my chin, the bridge of my nose, the center of my forehead, and on my eyelids to prime for the eyeshadow. This will help conceal anything that I need concealed, any dark spots, and it will help brighten up the face to add dimension. And I'm just blending that out using my beauty blender. I'm going in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer in the shade Ivory, and I'm just applying a little bit of that in the areas that I just concealed and highlighted. And I'm applying this one because it is slightly lighter than the Too Faced concealer, and I really want to brighten up those areas, so that's why I went in with a little bit of this concealer. Now I'm going to go in with the Cover FX Custom Enhancer Drops in the shade Sunlight. I'm applying these to all the high points of my face. This is a liquid highlighter slash illuminator, and I'm just going to blend that out using my beauty blender, and it leaves a gorgeous glow on my skin. I love these Custom Enhancer Drops from Cover FX. They are bomb. One of the best of liquid highlights that I have tried out. Now I'm going to set my T-zone and any areas that I might crease or have fine lines using my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 10. So basically my under eyes, my nose, the center of my forehead. You don't want to get the areas that you use that liquid highlight with this powder. For the areas I used the liquid highlight with, I'm going in with the Mercier Translucent Glow Setting Powder, and I'm basically setting the rest of my face, all the areas I didn't hit with the Maybelline setting powder, I am setting it with the Mercier. Now I'm going in with the BH Cosmetics Daisy Marquez palette, and I'm taking the shade Daisy on a Morphe M433 brush, and I'm working this into my crease as my transition shade. This is a very pretty, beautiful mint shade. It is so pretty and it's perfect for this eyeshadow look. Now I'm going in with the Morphe Jaclyn Hill palette, and I'm taking the shade Jedo on that same Morphe M433 brush, and I'm just applying that in my crease, but I'm keeping it lower than the first shade, and I'm just building it up using windshield wiper motions to get the intensity that I would like. And I do wing that eyeshadow out on the edge of my eye, because if you guys have been watching a lot of my tutorials lately, I've really been into that winged out style of an eye look. Now I'm taking translucent powder on a Morphe E47 brush just to clean up the edge of the eyeshadow so it can be nice and precise. I'm going back in with the shade Jedo on my Morphe M433 brush and just intensifying that color. Now I'm going in with the Morphe X James Charles palette, and I'm taking the shade Playground and Cola on a Morphe JH33 brush. I'm packing this shade onto my eyelid and blending it up into my crease, but you don't want to take this shade too high because you don't want to lose your transition shade. And I am taking the extra product I have on this brush and I am pulling that out along with the winged out effect I am going with. And I do go back in with Jedo, and I am running that through my crease to make sure that the colors are blending well together. And then going back in with Playground and Cola, I am trying to intensify that color again. Now I'm going to do a half cut crease, so I'm taking my concealer on a Morphe M213 brush, and I just apply that in the center of my eye, and then I look up so I can see where the concealer lands in my crease, wherever my concealer meets in my crease, and then I start carving it out. The reason I look up is because if I just start carving out from my actual eye shape, I have a hooded eye, and whatever shimmer or whatever I put on my lid will transfer into my crease colors. So I make sure to look up, and I kind of overdraw my crease a little bit. Now I'm going in with I'm going back in with my Morphe JH33 brush, and I'm just taking whatever extra product is left on there, and I'm just trying to make sure that it is blending. I'm trying to make sure that the concealer is blending well into the eyeshadow. Then I'm taking the shade Cola on a Morphe JH40 brush, and I'm using this to intensify that outer corner because with all the blending we did lose a lot of color, so I'm just really trying to deepen and darken up that outer corner to give it more depth and dimension. Then I'm going in with the shade Cola on a little tiny brush, and I'm just kind of running that along the half cut crease I did just to make sure that everything is very defined. Now I'm taking the shade, what shade is this? Oh my god. I'm taking this lavender purple shade from the Daisy Marquez palette, and I am applying that over the concealer that I placed on my eyelid. It is a very beautiful, gorgeous purple shade, and then you just want to make sure that your outer corner is blending very well into that purple shimmer. You just want to make sure everything is very blended. Now I'm going to add a little bit of glitter between the outer corner and the shimmer color on my eyelid. So I'm taking the Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter Liner, and I'm just kind of applying that as a base, and I can kind of map out how I want the glitter. And then I'm taking this little purple holographic glitter, and I'm applying that right on top of it, and it sticks and it dries and it stays in place. And then I'm just blending again just to make sure that we have no harsh lines and everything is nice and blended. I went ahead and applied the Hazel Love lashes in the style Temptress, and then I'm going in with my Jordana Easy Liner in the shade Teal, and I'm applying that to my lower waterline. And then I'm going to start blending out my lower lash line using Playground on a Morphe JH33 brush, and I just am blending and smoking out that lower lash line. And then to deepen it up and give it more depth and dimension, I'm taking the shade Cola on a much tinier brush, and I'm keeping that pushed against my lower lash line, and I'm also adding that glitter to my lower lash line just to give a little bit of pop to the lower lash line and make it more fun. Now I'm taking the shade Unicorn and Urethral, and I'm applying that to the inner corner of my eyelid to give a fun purple pop of color right in there. I think it looks really nice with this look. Now I'm going in with the Marc Jacobs Omega Bronzer in the shade Tantastic on my little Benefit Hula brush, and I'm just going to start bronzing / contouring my face. So I'm just contouring / bronzing my cheekbones and my jawline. I'm applying that same bronzer to my forehead using a Morphe JH02 brush. This is a step I always do. I always use my Morphe M437 brush, and I just go and run it along my whole face and make sure everything is nice and blended, nothing is too harsh. I love that brush, and I do that step so many times throughout my makeup. Now I'm going in with my Morphe M506 brush and that same bronzer, and I'm contouring my nose. I don't want to get too in depth about it because I talk about it in like every video, but yes, I'm contouring my nose and my lips, and then I'm blending it out using my e.l.f. concealer brush. I probably would never do a full video on my nose contour because it's just so simple. There's nothing like special to my nose contour. But if you guys ever want to see a dedicated video, let me know. But I just feel like it's unnecessary. But let me know if you want to see it. Now I'm going in and I'm baking with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder and my Beauty Blender. And baking just helps clean up and helps make you look snatched. And then I'm going in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dream Glow Kit, and I'm taking the shade Wish, but I wasn't really feeling it, so I ended up going over it with the Laura Geller Baked Highlighter in the shade Gilded Honey on my Morphe M510 brush, and I feel like this was the glow I was really looking for this makeup look. And I'm also applying that highlighter on the tip of my nose using a Morphe E36 brush. For blush, I'm going in with my Tarte Amazonian Clay blush in the shade Party on a Sonia Kashuk number 113 brush, and I'm just packing the blush on. I was like really feeling blush in this makeup look. And now I'm going to wipe away my bake using my Morphe M437 brush. My camera wasn't on, but I used the Morphe lip liner in the shade Bar, and now I'm going in with my Sephora liquid lipstick in the shade 33. This is a bomb combo. I honestly love how my lips look like this, but just not for this makeup look. But I really do love the combo of these two lip products together. It gives you a really kind of like a dramatic nude, and I'm loving it. But just not for this makeup look, so I'm going over it with the Bare Minerals Gin Nude Matte Liquid Lipstick in the shade Hemp, and this gave it a little more pink of a tint, which I did really like against the eyes, and with all the blush I thought it looked really cute, but I wanted to light it up just a little bit more, so I added a little bit of my concealer in the center of my lip, and I blended it out using my finger. This is the final makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun creating this makeup look. I think this eye look is just so unique and pretty, and it did take a lot of products and a lot of different palettes, but it's pretty easy and pretty achievable for a colored makeup look. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just really love how everything turned out. I love the soft pink blush and the soft pink nude lip with the eyes. I don't know, I just, something about this makeup look, everything looks soft and pretty, but the eyes are colorful and intense at the same time. I really love the way it turned out, and I really hope you guys enjoyed this makeup tutorial too. If you did, please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed already, because it means so much to me every time I get a new subscriber. And if you decide to recreate this makeup look at all, make sure to tag me in your pictures or DM me on Instagram your pictures or on Twitter, because I would love to see them. I always love seeing your guys' recreations. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next tutorial. Bye!